boys and girls, did you listen to the story, Are You My Mother? The main character in the story, Are You My Mother, is a baby bird. A baby bird is called a chick. And the baby bird's mom has left the nest and gone off to find some food for the baby bird. But when the baby bird hatches out of the egg, the mommy bird is gone. So the baby bird goes looking for the mommy bird. And he tries all kinds of different animals and things. Finally, at the very end, he's back in his nest and his mommy is back. And his mommy is so happy to see him and he is so happy to see his mommy. Well, I thought we could draw today and we could draw a nest with a baby bird in the nest. So if you would like to draw with me, you need a piece of paper. You need some markers or some crayons or pencil, and you can draw with us today. So we're going to start with the nest. And when we make the nest, we're going to put that down at the bottom part of our paper. And we're going to make like half of a circle. So we're going to start, you want to start somewhere about here, and you're going to come down kind of like you're going to draw a circle, but you're only making part of the circle like that, okay? Then you're going to come across and kind of line up those two lines and make a line between them. So you're connecting those lines. But when I do it, I'm going to come down just a little bit there and here, just to give it a little bit of a different line there. Then I'm going to draw some lines to make it look like the sticks or the straw or whatever the bird has used to make the nest. Birds, they'll use sticks and straws and string, whatever they can find to build their nest. So I'm just going to draw some curved lines here, and maybe some here, and a few more over here. And I'm going to put a couple down here. So draw some lines in there, okay? Now there's our nest. Now the next part is to draw the baby bird. So what you need to do is you're going to put your baby bird in your nest. So you're not going to draw all of the baby bird. You're just going to draw the head of the baby bird and part of its body. So you're going to come up a little bit from there, and you're going to make a circle for the baby bird's head. And then you're going to do a curved line here and a curved line here for the baby bird's body. Now, what else do we need to put on our baby bird? Well, he definitely needs some eyes, doesn't he? And you can make your baby bird a girl or a boy. So I'm just going to draw two little circles for his eyes. Then baby birds have beaks. Birds have beaks. So we need to give him a beak, and we're going to make our beak like a triangle, but it's upside down compared to what you usually think of as a triangle. It's still a triangle though. Remember, we can turn our shapes around and they're still that shape. So you're going to draw a straight line, and then you're going to draw a diagonal line down and a diagonal line down like that for a triangle. And then we're going to kind of put some little cheeks on him, kind of like a part of a circle around here, like that, okay? Now the beak is the bird's mouth, so we're not drawing a smiley face on there, okay? So there is our baby bird. Now you can go back and you can color your baby bird. But I want us to think about, what does bird begin with? Bird. Tell me if you know what letter says b. Yeah, the letter B. So I'm going to try writing bird on my paper. You can try with me if you like, okay? If you want to do a capital uppercase B, you do a straight line and then go around and around like this. Now, I'm going to help you with the rest. The next letter is the letter I. A straight line and a dot. And then an R. So you got to come down and then curve around at the top. And bird. Oh, can you hear that sound at the end of bird? Bird. That sounds like D. Does says D, D. Wow, you're so smart. It is the letter D. So I draw a circle and then I put a tall line up and come back down. Bird. Now, if you like, you can ask Mommy or Daddy to help by putting a sentence on your paper about your picture if you would like. Now, don't forget to color in your picture. So I'm going to grab some crayons, and you don't have to make your baby bird the same color as the bird in the story. You can make your baby bird a different color if you would like. I think I'm going to make my baby bird blue. So I'm going to color him in blue. And usually birds' beaks are kind of an orange color. Not always. An orange or a yellowish color. And I still need to color his body, but I'm going to go ahead and color in his beak. And I'm going to kind of color those little cheek things too. And I'm going to finish coloring my bird in. And I'm going to color in my nest like a brown, I think. Let's see, I have limited supplies here at home. I don't have all my things from school, so I don't have regular crayons with me. I have some colored pencils, and I don't know if they all work, but I did find a brown, so now I'm coloring in my nest brown. Usually nests are brown. They can be darker brown or lighter brown, but they're usually brown. Now I'm kind of rushing, but you need to take your time. Make sure you color your nest in nice and neat. And hey, don't forget to sign your artwork. Do you know that an illustrator and an artist, they always sign their artwork? And you just drew something, you had artwork. So you always need to put your name with your artwork. So anyways, you should be writing your name every day, just like we practice at school. And try to be writing your first and last name. So maybe up at the top of your page or down at the bottom of your page, you can write your name. So write your first name. Don't forget a finger space before you write your last name. And then write your last name. Oh, boys and girls, I would love to see the pictures that you drew. Please, please, please have your mom or your dad take a picture of your bird and your nest and put it on our Facebook page in the comments. I would love to see them. Have a great day. Bye-bye.